Yo, what's going down, Commanders? I've been thinking about this for a few months now, and it just drives me a little bit loop that Kixeye leave things, never revisit, and never think, right, as you can see, very few, well, in fact, on that page, only one's maxed out. But if players, like what they're doing with these re-release of old units, old heroes and things like that, to the Jericho X, to the Sharkis, and things like that, I don't see why they don't join the event. To the people that have got these levels, they've actually gone out their way to get maxed out, right? So the Hive, for instance, the Mega Nova, the Destroyer War Rig. I wouldn't go back too far, but something that's been sat there and it's been leveled up to max level 30 or 40 in the War Rig's case. They don't give it a Mega +1, and you have to get 4 parts over 4 events. And the +1 would give it an insane fucking armor up boost. It'd give it an insane health boost, or a little bit more range added to it. You know, just come back, revisit old units. It doesn't need to be always new units. Obviously, some of the newer ones don't touch, but some of the older ones that you could revisit and go, right, and it don't need to be 10 levels kicks all the time. One will be enough. 4 parts over the next 4 events. It gives people something else to hunt for. Keep us engaged in the event, like you keep saying, like the areas. Level 30 +1. It goes to a Mega 31, and it just goes fucking insane. It gets a great big DPS increase. It gets a great big fucking health increase, making the unit viable back in the game again. Same with the Romero. Obviously, I've got him 30, so that would come in handy if it did happen to him, but I doubt it would. Yeah, Romero definitely. Ares definitely would need a little bit of a good boost. You know, for the players that have spent that time or money to get them to that level, to then have another level to go to bring them back into the game, giving him insane stats. It would then probably increase the chances of also some of the players that haven't got max, when they put out an offer. Do you want to get this unit to level 30, 99 coins or whatever it is? A lot of players are going to go, oh, I better get that one to 30. They might add another level to it. Bosh, 100 coins spent to whatever it is they normally charge for that. I think it is about 100 coin. Where's my planes? Yeah, I just think it's one of them things where you could see the Chopper Company needs a massive boost. The Siege Squadron needs a massive boost. I know it's only got 3 levels, but a 4th level wouldn't hurt. Definitely the Omega Black Hat. Definitely the Shepherd. The Omega Herald. All these sort of things, they don't need to be left in the Dark Ages. I think some of the legacy ones, these two, and the Mega Phantom the Mega Phantoms had a remake, but the Sandstorm and Titan are probably ones that may be too old now. It would be nice to see them get another level, but they've had their day in the War Commander. It was like 5 years ago, whatever it was that they come out. But I truly believe some of the newer ones, especially the Generation ones, they definitely could do with a bit of love from Kixeye, and just like the tech parts we get in the event store, where we've got to get 4 tech parts to get this new latest X unit or whatever they want to call it this time. It makes sense. Bring some of the older units back into the game. Make people think, oh, I want to get that to that level because it's actually viable in the game. It's insane. I want to be able to do it. I would also offer up some upgrade logistics for some of these during the events. That's another thing put into the event. Another revenue where your people are planning the event to get that. That's another chance of them coining if they lose their platoon in the event basis. You know, there's a lot of ways Kixeye can coax people into coining when it's fun. Don't put boring crap out and then expect people to coin when it's not fun. I don't believe you should be doing that, and I don't think Kixeye believe that they should be doing that. Maybe their hands are tied by the upper brass at the company at Steel Front. I don't know, but I would always be looking in to other revenues. I've said this time and time before. I remember the conversation I had with Tony Scott, one of the original War Commander team. I mentioned about this was before any war paints were in the game. I mentioned about putting a war paint, what I called a skin at the time. I probably can find a discussion with him over on Kixeye if I had to. it was I said, why don't you put a skin and make it into like a store and make them insanely cool. If you look some of the original skins, where would it be in there? Some of the original skins for the units, they were crazy. Especially, I think the Titan had about 10. Let's find it. And they could put it into a store. That would be another revenue. Don't make them stupidly expensive. Where's the skin? Yeah, look at all them skins. Now, if these were a couple of bucks each, you know, and people thought, oh, I really like this one, I want to be unique and have this skin. Obviously, other people would have it, but they'd have an option to buy it for a couple of bucks. If you've got 1,000 people buying a skin for a couple of bucks a pop, especially on more relevant units, you know, you probably want to go with what's coming out now. So the Series 1 units will get absolutely like camo skin, Siberian camo, red and white camo, pink for the ladies or some of the boys. The skins would have to be insanely good, not the generic crap we get seeing now. But I truly believe, you look at every single game out there that has a store, they're all selling skins. Every single one of them. It's a missed opportunity, and it's crazy. But I would like to see it in the same breath where it's, if the stores do well and they're earning money, it's a trickle down effect. Give us fucking easier repair times. And I want a fucking fee for bringing it into your heads if it does do well, if you ever did it. I doubt you would, because I think it would rely on too much work, and maybe you haven't got the team. But there's so many revenues. I'd also go as far as making buildings, especially with bunkers. Have a snow-coloured bunker, have a camo covered bunker. Cool little things like that, where you could go, all right, $2, I can buy it. You get a complete run through. It's not one for $2. It's a complete, you get the whole set, and we can change our bunker colours and things like that. And this fucking thing, the rocket silo could have a different camo on it, a couple of bucks. And I know everyone's going to say, yeah, but I don't want to spend no more. It's your choice. It doesn't affect anything in the game. It doesn't give you any more boost stats. It's your choice. You either want to have that skin, didn't want to have that skin. I believe it would be a revenue that Kixeye would fucking kick themselves for not getting into earlier. Massive revenue in skins. You look at the caps in I think it's Team Fortress, and the knives in CSGO, things like that people are going mental for them. If they do them right, people are paying a lot of money I know they're black market, but people will pay for them. And don't go stupid with the costs, because it is just pixels, remember. I think Kixeye are onto something. The map packs as well, these things, they've gone way too expensive for a terrain. $20. They should be $5 for all the different terrains, and they could come out with other ones, you know, better ones. It's just something that they never really paid no attention to, and it's probably one of the biggest earner in the AAA or even freemium gaming. It is one of the biggest earners out there, skins. I'd love to see Kixeye do something like that, but I would also love to see a trickle down effect if it worked out and people bought them and he was earning money out of it, that we would see less repair time, coax people into playing the game for longer. Anyway, just my thoughts. I don't know if anyone agrees with me or not. Probably many will go, it's more way of getting coin out of us. You haven't got to do it. You haven't got to do it. It's visual. That's all. Ta-da. Bye-bye.